Welcome all to another episode of From Broken to Worlds, where I train my injured, old, tired body into something that resembles a competitor at the World's Highland Games Masters Championship in 2027. That's my goal. So we'll see if we're able to complete it and get her done for this year, or for next year, I guess. But I have to qualify this year for next year. That's kind of how it works. So I had a late sleep, or went to bed late last night, and so this morning was had a little battle as I woke up to train. So just so you know, I train at about 5 in the morning before work, and yeah, it was a little bit of a battle getting out of bed and coming down here and lifting some weights, but I was able to do it. I'm pretty tired right now. There was a fundraiser the night before that we went to, and kind of a silent auction thing, and so yeah, pretty tired today, but got the job done. My squats actually, I felt quite good today. I did a good job with balance and keeping the weight in the center of my foot. So pretty happy with the squats. I'm still doing a bit of the on-ramp. This is probably, for squats, this will be my last on-ramp day. And I'm going to go to 315 and then do what little linear progression I have left from there till the in-season throwing. And I'm kind of looking forward to the in-season throwing. This program that I'm on, I'm kind of getting a little weary of it. It's getting a little old, kind of like me. So I'm looking forward to changing things up. And funny thing is, once I change things up in the gym here, then it'll be very repetitive, but there'll be a lot more variations within the workout. There'll just be less change from one workout to the next with it. But within the workout, you get to see some interesting setups that I have, some interesting exercises, because I'm trying to build my power, so it's just a little different than strength building that I'm doing now. So that should be interesting. The goal of the on season is not to gain strength, because if I work out to gain strength, I need to recover. But during the time I usually recover, I need to practice. So if I'm recovering from strength and I have to practice, A, I'm not going to recover that well, but B, my practices are not going to be as snappy and as proper as they should be. And really, this is a skill sport. You have to be strong and all that kind of stuff, but skill is much more important than strength. And strength's like number 2. Well, power, I guess, is number 2. But technique is how you package that strength and power together to perform the movements needed to, in my case, throw far. So practice becomes king. I practice more than I'm in the gym. The gym work is to provide some variation, so maybe less prone to injury, to build my power. That's what I'm interested in building more. And then to not lose as much strength. I always lose strength from beginning of my throwing season to the end. And I just expect it. It's going to happen. That's fine. That's just the way things are going to be. So I try to make it so I don't lose too much strength during the season. And so my strength exercises I will do, which you'll see, I'm not lifting heavy. I'm going to be lifting relatively light. So that's the goal coming up here soon in April. April will be when I change into my in season. I've been thinking about my strength training next season. So assuming I qualify, so the one thing I do lose in the off season when I'm trying to build strength is I lose my power. So if I do qualify for the World Championships, I'm going to have to make sure in my off season to both build strength, but try not to lose power. And so I'm going to change from this basic linear progression model that I've been using the last few years. And I'm going to do Wendler's 531 program. However, I've altered it a little bit to suit the Highland Games and to suit power production. I've been able to devise Highland Games friendly form of 531. So you'll see more of that in a few. It's going to be a few months before that gets done, but that's kind of my plan in the future. We'll see how it goes. If I don't qualify, we'll see. I probably might even still keep that program that I have devised and just try it out, because the starting strength approach has been really good. I've developed a lot of strength doing it, but getting kind of bored, wanting something a little different. And I am at generally an intermediate lifting level. So the linear progression, the novice linear progression, isn't necessarily what's as effective for me now. And 531, I think having some of the deload that's cooked into the system, deload week, will actually be quite helpful for me. So yeah, that's kind of the plan I'm thinking. Nothing's written in stone. We'll see if things change, how they change, and what happens. So everything's going good. I had some accessory. I had some time, which I was pretty surprised. I didn't start late, but I thought I'd be dragging my butt skis around a bit more, and didn't think I'd have the time to do some accessory work. This is just some close grip, I guess you could say, pull downs. And then I superset that with some standing calf raises. Most of my calf raises I do sitting because I'm trying to build particularly the muscle that particular exercise builds, doing the seated calf raise. But this time, just because it's really easy, just doing some calf raises on the side of my rack there. Super easy, super quick, and that's why I chose to do that today. And yeah, supersetted that with pull downs. I like supersetting my accessories. The other things I don't like supersetting, I like to make sure I have enough energy and whatnot for the actual strength lifts. But these accessories, junk volume kind of things, supersetting is a good idea because you get through a lot more in less time, and I don't do heavy weight with it. It's just lightweight, trying to get through the range of motion. I do think, though, that all my calf work that I've been doing has helped my knees. At least it seems. I don't know if it's a correlation or causation, but when I started training my calves, my knees got better at the same time. So I have been thankful to have started that and getting that part of the body strengthened up a bit more to support the knee. That's the rationale anyways. I don't know if that's actually what happens. but read it somewhere online and seems to have gone together pretty good. So I'll probably keep that up. In the on season, I won't keep it up because throwing has enough calf work that I don't really have to worry about it. But in the gym stuff, in the off season, I'll probably be looking to keep that up. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of my workout. Hope you guys have a great day. Blessed.